More than 50 years ago, Angela Davis became an icon of the civil rights movement and has been pushing for change ever since. Even acting as an honorary co-chair and featured speaker at last year's Women's March on Washington. Now Harvard has the 74-year-old's personal archives. Adam Reilly takes us through the more than 150 boxes of paper, photos, and other details that shed new light on one of the most radical and controversial women in American history.
If you hunker down with Angela Davis's personal papers without knowing anything about her life, the first thing you'll probably notice is the hair.
Her wearing her hair natural in the 60s and the 70s gave Black love fever across the world.
Kenvi Phillips is the curator for race and ethnicity at Harvard's Schlesinger Library on the History of Women in America. Back in the late 60s and early 70s, she says, Davis's unapologetic afro had a profound social effect.
You listen to women from other parts of the world and they're like, you know, all of a sudden there's this kind of thing where I can see myself and I love myself because I can see the beauty in being who I am in this other woman who's being who she is.
But that hair is just one part of Davis's complicated legacy, which is amply documented in the 150 boxes of materials Harvard obtained earlier this year. In 1969, Davis was fired from her teaching post at UCLA after then-Governor Ronald Reagan objected to her membership in the Communist Party. The following year, she was accused of facilitating a lethal courthouse kidnapping. But in prison, Davis's profile only increased.
You have to completely revolutionize the entire fabric of society.
She received support from all over the world. There's the Free Angela Davis campaign that goes international, and so she received letters while she was in the Marin County jail.
Including a huge number from the communist bloc, where supporting Davis doubled as a way to embarrass the U.S. After Davis was acquitted, she made triumphant visits to Cuba and the Soviet Union, cementing an ideological bond that still enrages many conservatives.
And an avowed communist, and Harvard has proudly accepted her papers.
After that jab from Rush Limbaugh, Schlesinger director Jane Kamensky says she received several testy emails, and she wrote back, explaining that academic archives don't work the way Limbaugh seems to think.
Archives are not allies of the people whose collections we acquire. If you had to build an archive of only people you absolutely agreed with, we could fit it in my office.
What these materials will do, Kamensky says, is give future researchers a chance to examine how Davis blended Black liberation, feminism, and communism, while sizing up her role in the broader story of American radicalism.
A Life and Times biography that takes the canvas of American history and of global liberation struggles and looks through her eyes will be a fantastic book. Nobody will be able to write that book without these papers.
And Kamensky adds, Davis's papers could also shed light on our own era.
I think about the 1970s in connection to the current moment a lot, because I think it was the last point in American history where there was a lot of talk about society really falling apart, an era of hate speech and increasingly violent demonstration, violent political rhetoric.
Right now, all these materials are still being organized by Schlesinger archivists, but come 2020, they should be accessible to historians and anyone else who's inclined to take a look.